In this video, I'm going to run through how to set up some custom costs and how you can track different expenses using Funnelshoot, and also how this reflects onto your profits as well. So let me just choose a random date at the moment. We're going to go the 1st of December to the 31st of December. And we can see here that on the dashboard we get different reports. We get our funnel overview, we get our revenue, cost of goods, ad spend and profits, and we also get some reports down the side here as well. Now what we can see if we go to expenses report is we can actually see a custom cost tab. Now if I click on this custom cost, you can see we've got nothing in there at the moment for this date range. So what we want to do to add a custom cost is click on the tab here on the left hand side menu. And then it takes us to this new custom costs tab where we can see the transactions, and we can also see recurring transaction as well. And you can see here I've actually got an example in here at the moment, which I'm going to delete. And we've also got a second example, which I'm going to delete. And then what I want to do is create a new custom recurring cost. So in this example, we're going to use a staff account. So let's say we have a virtual assistant, and we pay that virtual assistant $300 a month. So all we would do to create this is click create, and then we go to create a category, and let's just call this staff. And then this is where we can put details in of what the staff is. So let's just type in virtual assistant. And then we can say the start date here as well, which is the 1st of January. And the amount that we said that the staff cost is $500 a month. And the frequency that we're going to put in for this custom cost is monthly as well. So this means that we now have a staff category, and the date that the transactions will begin is the 1st of January for our virtual assistant, and the amount is $500 every month. So this will now continue to come off every month. So let's click submit. You can now see this puts it in the transactions and recurring tab. So we can see that the transaction we have is the 1st of January 2020 for a virtual assistant, and the amount is $500. Now if we go to recurring, you can see that we have the start date of the 1st for the virtual assistant under the staff category. The amount is $500, and now the frequency is monthly as well. So if we go back to the dashboard here, and we change the date up the top to just look at the week of January the 1st. So January the 1st to January the 6th. We then scroll down to the expenses report and click on the custom cost. We can see that it's logging here $500. So this will be reflected in the profit here. And if I click on the custom cost tab, we can now see that the staff cost is $500, which is really good for tracking accurate profits. Now if I go back to the custom cost tab and I do one more, let's create a new one. And let's create another category, and let's call this one software. And in this case, we'll also keep it within the same week, just so we can see it. We'll click on the 1st. And then we'll call this one Shopify. And then let's just say the amount is $50 per week for Shopify. And we can put in a weekly cost here. We click submit. This will then add this in as well, and we can see that we have the both custom costs under recurring, as the both of them are recurring charges. And if we go back to the dashboard, we're still in the week of the 1st of January to the 6th of January. We scroll down, we click on custom costs, and we can now see that the software and staff is both being logged under here, and these will continue to add in on the frequency that you choose. So the software here we done weekly, so the $50 will come off every week, and the staff is $500, so that will come off every month. Now let's just do one more example, and this time let's create a one-off charge. So let's just create, maybe we hired a Google expert for a one-off charge, and let's say this came off on, again, the 2nd. And then we'll just type in the details here. We just type in a freelancer or whatever we want to put in here. Freelancer for Google. We can then put an amount in. So let's say he charged us $2,000. And then with frequency we just want to do one time. then we click submit. And you can see here that the freelancer for Google, the Google expert, is $2,000 charged on the 2nd of January. But the difference is there's no recurring cost anymore. So the freelancer won't go into recurring, it will only be a one-off payment because we selected the one-off payment. And again, if we go back to the dashboard and we check in this date range, we're in the same date range, so we're good. And we scroll down to the custom costs, we can see that the Google expert was charged, and this won't be a recurring cost, but these two will still. So that's how you set up your custom costs.